I'm sure many people watching this video will remember the original Fast and the Furious films that come out in what year? 2001. Feel old? Because I do. And those films seem to have kicked off a bit of a revolution of manufacturers taking and running with some pretty wild car designs. And Honda certainly did that with the Civic. If you remember the old kind of Civic, they took that design, give it to what seems like a 4-year-old. They done some angly drawings, and what we have is a very aggressive looking 5-door hatchback with some pretty cool styling on it. And it really embodies that kind of Japanese, not modified cars, but Japanese look of something that's a little bit different to all the European boring cars that are out there. So whilst this is in the same sector as a Ford Focus, they're completely different cars altogether. This car's got some great features on it. It looks the part as well. So let's have a little walk around and see what we think. So if we start from the back of the car, we've got this kind of lower splitter area, then an extra bit with some wings. Then we've got a spoiler here. Then we've got a spoiler here, and all these lights all integrate. So that gives you like a really interesting, pretty aggressive looking back end for what is basically a run-of-the-mill hatchback. Let me just show you. So if you look at that from all the angles, it is wild how aggressive they've made that, because you've got spoiler there, tailgate runs in and the glass comes underneath, and you've got another spoiler with the integrated lights, lower like lip diffuser things, and then an even lower rear diffuser as well. So that's the back of the car. And then if you look at this front end, we've got swoopy lines everywhere, integrated grille, lights, lower diffuser, humpy bumpy bonnet, which just adds to the aspects of this car looking so cool and so different from a normal run-of-the-mill hatchback, as I said. And then when you see in fact, let me show you. So kind of side 3/4 profile. And then you go around to the front. It just looks so cool. It's so different and aggressive from a lot of angles. And if you get the kind of lower down, you think this is a run-of-the-mill hatchback with this kind of design. Mad, isn't it? Who'd have thought Honda had been a manufacturer to do this sort of thing? And then that kind of rear 3/4 view as well. Just looks so cool. First one of these we've had for ages, and kind of fallen in love with this a little bit again. And then inside, we've got black leather, all the nice bits and pieces up there. You've got pan roof, which does open. And I'll show you the screen in a second, but it's got a whole load of spec on it. Steering wheel's really nice as well. It's just a nice place to be. These Japanese cars do tend to be quite functional in terms of how they are. But when I talk you through the spec as well, it's just got a lot on it as well, which again is a plus for this car. So in the driver's side, you've got this kind of cool looking dash binnacle. You can see the mileage there, 93,307. All the radio controls and bits and pieces are that side. And then we've got cruise control, steering assist, lane departure warning down there, collision avoidance, folding mirrors, adaptive suspension, hill hold assist. We've got heated seats, climate control, and then this screen does a whole load of stuff. So you've got navigation, Bluetooth, AHA. I'm not quite sure what that is. That might be some integrated thing from Honda, audio, and then smartphone connection. This does have, when you plug it into a USB, does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then down here, you've got some kind of storage there. And then there's more storage under there with an HDMI and a USB lead and a 12-volt accessory. And then in this center console bit, you've got more storage in there with another USB and a cup holder. So yeah, loads and loads of spec. And as I said, that pan roof, which is a really nice feature. Everything in here is all good. Admittedly, the car's done 93,000 miles, but the seats and everything are all lovely. And whoever buys this car is going to benefit from half a tank of fuel as well. How about that? Oh, it's keyless start and keyless entry. Just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? Right, let me jump outside and I'll give you a little walk round of condition. Right, so driver's side, rear, that wheel's all good. This car has had service, MOT, had tyres recently as well. So all ready to go. Wasn't any advisories on the MOT either. That back wheel's all ready to go. Sorry, all good to go. There's a little dent there, which I'm not quite sure if you can be able to see because of the sun, but there is a little dent there. Nothing else really down the passenger side. We've got a couple of little marks on that front valance there. No stain chips on the bonnet. Oh, also, let's just see if I can get a really good, I don't know if you can see because I'm completely blinded by the sun, but this is a very cool pearl white colour finish, which let me just try a couple of angles just so you can see. Go away, seagulls. It's just, yeah, it's got a real lovely pearl to it, which sets the car off fantastically well. Let me just try a few more angles just so you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. Driver's side wheels had a little touch in. We've got a mark on the sill there, which is not through the paint, but it is a plastic mark that I can't get out. And then a little touch in on the rear wheel as well. But as you can see, for a 93,000 mile car, she is a stunner. And again, let's go back. Maybe from this side, you should be able to see the colour as well. Let me just try in here because it really popped in that sunshine. Hopefully you can see that. Another cool thing. Actually, let me show you the back seats because we'll get moaned at for not showing people back seats. Back seats are all good. Anybody that's asking me about back seats, they're all good. So this has got like an integrated parcel shelf thing up there. And I was thinking to myself, that's a bit weird. And now I've realised that you have a little pulley over cover that covers half. And then when you shut it, this bit comes down and meets up with that. I tried to do it through the thing, but you can't see. Yeah, how cool is that? Really cool idea. And then obviously that comes out if you need it to. But I just thought, again, just one of them quirky things that these cars have. Looks pretty cool. Just a little bit different from your normal parcel shelf, isn't it? So this car's Honda Civic, 2017, 67. It's a 1 litre turbo EX model, 130 PS, 6-speed manual, 93,000 miles. I think it's had 6, possibly 7 services. All car ready to go. So service done, MOT done, all the bits and pieces are done. On the website, it's going to be, I think, sub 9,000, which for the age and that of the car and the looks you're getting and the spec and everything else, excellent value for money. Stacks up well against everything else in the marketplace. And obviously you're getting that Japanese reliability as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you're into that Fast and the Furious thing, give me a shout. If you're not, still give me a shout. Whatever, just give me a shout.